Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Sun, sun, here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. It's all right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. It's all right.
Beautiful. Love that song. We're going to bless and light the Shabbat and festival candles. We turn to page 3 in our Siddur. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Together, O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary, all who bring the offerings of their hearts.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, shel Shabbat v'shel Yom Tov. For our call to worship, the Baruch Hu, page 28, please rise. Lai, 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 lai,
יתברך לעולם ועד. לי, 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 Please be seated as we turn to singing the Shema together on page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol me'otecha ve'hayu
הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני Adonai Elohechem. Over the summer, the Cantor brought us a beautiful new melody for the Mi Chamocha. There's so many beautiful melodies. On page 40 is the Mi Chamocha, and this melody has something of an echo effect. So you'll see what we mean. Mi Chamocha,
Mi Chamocha,
Ba'elim Adonai,
Ba'elim Adonai,
Mi Chamocha,
Mi Chamocha,
Nedar B'Kodesh,
Nedar B'Kodesh,
Nora, Tehilot,
Tehilot,
Oseh, Malchutecha, Ra'u vanecha, Bokeh hayam, Lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Zeli, Anu ve'ameru, Ad
Adonai Imloch
Adonai Yimloch
Leolam Vaed
Leolam Vaed.
Yididai dai 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 Yididai dai dai da 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 Yididai dai 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 da Yididai dai 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 da ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
The next prayer, the Ashkevenu prayer on page 42, we do in a unique way once a year, right now, on Sukkot, because this prayer, many people don't realize it has the word Sukkah in it twice. We ask God to spread over us, Ufros Aleinu, Sukkat Shlomecha, the Sukkah of your peace. And so I want everybody, whether you're a child or an adult, anybody, to think about places in the world that need shalom, that need peace, because you're going to help me create this song with that. So it starts with the Hebrew refrain, and then you'll see how it goes after that. I don't even think the Cantor has heard this song either. Ufros aleinu sukkat shomecha. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. 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 Here in New Jersey and there in, raise your hand for a place of peace. Tell me a place of peace. Anybody?
Israel.
Israel. Here in New Jersey and there in Israel, spread over us the canopy of peace. Here in Leonia and there in another place, Ukraine. Spread over us the canopy of peace. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom.
Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom.
Here in Bergen County and there in Sudan, spread over us the canopy of peace. Here, exit 75B in the New Jersey Turnpike. Is that right? 70B on the Turnpike, and there in, where else? Another place? Burkina Faso. Amen. Spread over us the canopy of peace. Ufros
Aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom. Ufros aleinu leinu sukkat shalom.
And you stop to think about it, there's so many other places that need shalom, that need peace. May the canopy of peace be spread over the whole world.
Amen.
And now that it is Shabbat, we also include our special Shabbat song, Vishamru, on page 44.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
For the Tefillah prayer, the Amidah that connects us to our ancestors, page 46, please rise.
Adonai Sephatai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'im Avot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atarav lehoshia. Moshiv haruach, Umorid hakashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al kefurot, Umito melach, Melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukdoshim bechol yom yachalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. There's another beautiful song of shalom, of peace. That's Shalom Rav, which you can find on page 60.
Shalom Rav tasim leolam. Shalom Rab, Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
At this time in our service, we just pause for a moment to think about all those people in need of healing, be this a healing of body or a healing of soul, people who may be sick that we know, and other people that we don't know at all, but we try to send our healing prayers to them. We think in our congregational family, especially this evening, of Esther Gandika and all those that come to mind as we join together in the very special Misha Berach healing prayer.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Did you know that there's an American folk song, a famous one, by Pete Seeger? But it's really not by Pete Seeger, as he would have told you, and I grew up in the Hudson Valley and heard him often. He only added the last line. I'm talking about the words to turn, 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 made famous by Pete Seeger, but those words are from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, in the Hebrew Bible. And Pete Seeger put this melody together. It's Ecclesiastes that we read on Sukkot, on the Sabbath of Sukkot, as a matter of fact. So that's why the words to this song are actually in the back of the book in the Sukkot song section. So if you turn to page 360, I'm sure if you are familiar with the song or even not, you'll be able to join in on Turn, Turn, Turn.
To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose unto heaven.
As I mentioned outside, the two big commandments of mitzvot, of Sukkot, are one, dwelling in the sukkah, at least putting a foot in there, maybe having a meal in there, maybe sleeping in the sukkah. You have 7 days to do that. We just began the third day of Sukkot, of the week of Sukkot. And the other thing is this rather unusual commandment in the Torah of waving the lulav each of the days of Sukkot as well. So I have the lulav and the etrog right in front of me. And there's actually a special blessing that we say that you can find on page 266.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu likroa et ha'halel.
And now as the Cantor sings the psalm at the bottom of the page, this is customarily the psalm where we actually shake the lulav during the singing of it.
Hodu l'Adonai ki tov, ki le'olam chasto, ki le'olam chasto. Yomarna, yomarna, Yisrael, ki le'olam chasto, ki le'olam chasto. Yomruna, yomruna, ve'et Aharon. כי לעולם חסדו. יאמרו נא, יראה אדוני, כי לעולם חסדו, כי לעולם חסדו. הודו לאדוני, כי טוב, כי לעולם חסדו, כי לעולם חסדו.
In a moment, we open the ark and we'll see that the Torah scrolls are still in their white covers. That began at Rosh Hashanah, and it will conclude at Simchat Torah 1 week from today. And I want the children in the congregation to be able to see the white Torah scrolls up close. And so they can come forward now with me to open the ark. I could use the help for sure. We turn to the bottom of page 282 for the Aleinu. As the kids come up, please rise. Come on up. Up here. Step up again. That's right. Okay. Now everybody on this side with me, you put your hand here. Put your hand here. And on this side, you put your hand up here. Ready? And we're going to open. Here we go. Push. All the way. Ooh, look. Okay. We're going to sing the prayer together.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה יוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופם מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, מברכנו אל פסולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
And next week, we'll be taking those Torah scrolls from the ark and dancing with them all the way out to the patio and reading from the beginning and from the end. It's going to be really, really special. As we remain standing now, our thoughts turn to those of our loved ones who are no longer with us. And on this Shabbat, we think especially of the Yortzeit, the anniversary of the passing of Helen Schwartz, mother-in-law of Barbara Schwartz, and my grandmother, Hal Hellman, father of Jill Hellman, Leonard Schulhoff, brother of Rivki Jacobowitz, Miria Beis Rosenzweig, mother of Betty Rosenzweig, and Louis Pachenik, grandfather of Sandy Zornick. For all those close to our hearts, and for all those for whom there may be no one to say Kaddish, we join in the Kaddish prayer on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma tivrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'hayichon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala uv'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mroma hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. Amen. Please be seated. Before the close of our service, I'd like to have Marshal Jacobowitz, our president, come forward just with a few announcements.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Few announcements. We have tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we'll have Torah study here. And then tomorrow evening at, is it 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we'll have a Havdalah service outside. So you're all welcome to come to that. On Sunday, we have our religious school taking place and also confirmation class on Sunday, and youth group. So a lot of activity going on then. Next week, is, as the Rabbi mentioned, is the Simchat Torah service. So we have a lot planned for that with events. And also in the first week of November, we will have a meeting of book club, reading The Talented Mrs. Mandelbaum. And finally, I do want to mention that the Social Action Committee has will be cooking for the Hackensack shelter. And we do need volunteers to help with the cooking. There are flyers around the building. There's some downstairs if you want to go down. If you want more information and you want to volunteer, please email Annette DeMarco and she'll help us out. I want to thank also Doris for taking care of all the food that we had outside before the service. Thank you, Suzy and Peter, for the beautiful music that we had tonight. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
You know, Simchat Torah next week really closes out this holiday season. It's very, very festive, and weather permitting, as I said, we'll dance with the scrolls, proceed out, and read, as we did for the first time last year, the end of the Torah, beginning of Torah on the patio. If the weather doesn't cooperate, we can do it right here. But it's a tradition that every single person of every age, only once a year, gets called up to the Torah. So we have a unique way of doing that with birthdays. And I also want to mention that Suzy's going to have two musician friends of hers joining us. So it's going to be a special way to conclude the holiday service. The 7th grade is also going to be helping out to lead the service. They're going to have their own dinner beforehand, and all the children in our religious school will contribute to the reading and blessing of the Torah as well. A great way to end the holiday season together. I mentioned at the beginning of the service that we incorporate folk music into this holiday because Sukkot is a harvest holiday, but it's called Zman Simchatenu, the time of our rejoicing. It really was maybe the most festive and one of the biggest holidays of the biblical period, when people really rejoiced that the harvest was in, and they began praying for rain, and they really rejoiced at this change of the seasons. So part of our rejoicing also includes, well, we began with a Beatles' Here Comes the Sun song, and we're going to end with a song that I think is familiar to many of you, Let It Be.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
There's an oneg downstairs, and the sukkah is open 24/7 all week long.
Sounds good.